These are my undefeated division rivals, CustomTactics. Now, I say undefeated because I went from Div 7, I think is where I started off, where most people start off, I think is Div 7. And I went all the way from there to Division 4, undefeated, with these CustomTactics. And yes, you're looking at the screen. I don't blame you for saying it's basic, everyone's using it, it's meta, it's ready. I get you. But the point is that I was trying to be quite competitive in the beginning and trying to climb the ladder quite quickly compared to other titles. And again, whatever works for me may not work for you, and whatever works for you may not work for me. We all have our different play styles, and I mean, it is what it is. That's what makes us unique and pretty much cool, I guess. Now, these CustomTactics I also used in my first FUTChamps weekend, and I'm pretty happy with the result. I won't spoil it until the end, purely because I need viewer attention. I hope you appreciate me being honest, but I did do pretty well considering that I have a 78 rated Lamens goalkeeper. And yeah, I mean, I've built this team from what I have. This Kamavinga was not even here for the weekend league. I just completed him recently, like yesterday. So let's get straight into it. As I said, the weekend league went pretty well. I had a really good time, and I think for the first time, you'll hear me mention this at the end as well, when I actually show you how it ended. Yeah, I did pretty well, and I actually, for the first time ever, didn't blame the game. I know, it's very surprising. I did not blame the game for any mistakes, for anything bad that happened. It was purely on me. And you could say maybe I'm being a bit too egotistical, I'm trying to prove a point. I'm really not. That was my honest opinion. After every game that I lost, and yes, spoiler, I did lose some games, but not a lot. Not a lot. I will say less than 4. But not equal to 4. Let that sink in. So yes, I did lose some games, but I did win a lot more. And in the games that I lost, I did have to admit that it was user error. I was winning at halftime, and I just somehow blew the lead because I switched off defensively. And my opponents were just better attacking. They took advantage of me switching off and not locking in. And then one of the other games that I lost, the person was just better than me. It's simple as that. They were just better. I'll admit it. I have no shame in admitting it. So now the CustomTactics. Yes, 4-2-3-1 wide. As I said, yeah, y'all will have your own opinions on that. Build up, balanced, defensive approach high. Your basic stuff. For now it's a bit basic as well. Advanced forward attack on your striker. Your left mid and your right mid, they're on attack. They're on inside forward and attack. And why that is because I like how it becomes almost like a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-1-3, which is basically a 4-3-3 attack. Just, yeah, extra words. But yes, it is a 4-3-3 attack. I always loved a 4-3-3 attack. And it's just better because your left mid and your right mid are always up front. So you always have options. Yeah, they will come deeper, especially if you manually bring them deeper to defend and try and close down people in the midfield. So that will happen sometimes, but it is really free-flowing football and I really enjoy it. Now onto the cam. It's again basic stuff, balanced, playmaker, and your 2 CDMs. This is where people have people have different styles in their CDM setup. I always preferred deep line playmaker build-up. Ever since this was introduced, I've always preferred it because it's almost like playmakers, but deeper. It's in the name, deep line playmaker. And build-up means that they actually move, in my opinion. That's what I think they do. So yeah, your CDMs are on deep line playmaker and build up. Your left back and your right back on fullback defend, and your defenders are on defender defend, and your goalkeepers on whatever you prefer. I like goalkeeper balanced or goalkeeper defend. It's all up to you. As I said, it is basic stuff, but it has worked wonders for me. And just to prove to you where I am in Div Rivals right now, I will actually show you without skipping anything, just in case people think I cut or edit or whatever, which I do. But right now, this is proper live right now. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. I'm in Div 2 right now, and we'll get my journey from Div 4, Div 3 onwards later. But for now, it is my undefeated tactics that I use from Div 7 to Div 4. From Div 4 to Div 3, I did switch it up a little bit. I did use these in Div 4 for a little bit, and it did work. I did lose a couple games in Div 4 with them, but it's fine. And by a couple games, I mean like 1 or 2, which is still not bad for the tactics, I think, for me to actually push them out now to give them to you. I feel comfortable and happy for you to try them out. And yeah, so right now I'm in Div 2, and that just shows that it's worked, and it's pretty quick that how it's worked. And just for context, I don't play Div Rivals all that much. Once I get my reward tier 2, I pretty much stop. Unless I'm like really close to the next division, then I'll keep playing. But once I get that reward upgrade, I stop. So yeah, stick around and see how Champs went for me. The Champs gameplay is straight after this. So yeah, stick around, like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. And there we have it. 12 wins, 3 losses. Listen, I'm not happy, and I have very good reasons for not being happy. and maybe just a reason. Nah, it's kind of reasons. It's probably two. Number one, those 3 losses were all my fault. Yeah, I'd say all of them. 2 of them, I was leading the game and I just switched off defensively, and that's on me. And I lost by 1 goal each. The third one, I don't know what happened. I don't even think it was my fault. He was just better than me. I'll fully admit it. And then reason number 2 is that not even they, what am I saying? I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, reason number 2, I was lied to. I was told that the people with the really, really good teams would be the ones that would give me the most problems. And that just isn't true. I was getting dominated by Joe Lintons, by Yosi Perez's, by Vivian's. That was the most hectic games playing against those like lower rated cards. The ones against higher rated cards, I actually enjoyed. They were actually good games. I think I played pretty well, defended really well. The ones against those really low rated cards, yeah, those gave me real problems, but I'm not gonna complain. It is still higher than average, higher than most people, with 12 wins and 3 losses. I was going for hopefully 13 wins, 2 losses, but yeah, I will take full responsibility for 2 of the games. Then the other game, he was just simply better than me. I'll fully admit that. And I think that's the nice part about this game, is that you can't really blame anything else a lot of the time other than yourself or the other person just being better than you. Like, it's really that simple, at least for now, from what I'm seeing. Maybe in a few months time, few weeks time, I'll change my mind and like start swearing everyone. I did get a bit angry, but it is what it is, and we just go again next weekend.